Hello survivors, hello. So, Faction Assault is live, and I just want to gauge what you guys think, you know. What are the first thoughts? Your first thoughts. We can't do the Faction Assault just yet. We did, I think my faction just did get handed quite a lot of faction tickets, or the assault tickets, as we haven't got 169,000. It just isn't there. So I think we got given like 160,000 or 165,000 to be able to do tier 2. What do you guys think of this off the bat? For me, I think it looks okay. It looks nice. I'm going to have to actually test the actual gameplay of it. But being able to, you know, everything that you do now contributes to your faction, which is really nice. I really like that. It'd be nice if they put like faction tickets in to your defense. Like when you defend a raid, you actually get faction tickets. You know, you don't get anything for defending a raid. I always thought that was really strange. Like, you just get a bit of rep, which doesn't really mean much, and it maybe a little bit of an ego boost. No matter what you do, you can gain rep. Sorry, you can gain these tickets. So by raiding, you get, I think it's 7. I'm not sure. Maybe 9. Let's have a little check. Actually got 120k food raid here. I want to kill this guy quick. And then I think SR tournament, I think, was given 12. I managed to get a couple in just before that ended. World map is 1 for 1. So like if you do spend 1 energy, you get 1 energy. And that's all I know so far. Territories, I think, is actually 7. That's why I was getting confused. I think this is 9. I'm pretty certain this is 9. There we go, 9. So you get assault tickets doing everything, spending any sort of energy. Some of this was already known in terms of we already knew we were going to get energy for spending any energy, but it's nice to know what we're going to get. The rewards are kind of lopsided in terms of the 6-star rewards are only available if you do the tier 5. So these earrings, which you require, I think you require the gold ones, are only available through doing tier 5 Negan, and those are the ones that you need to actually get the 6-star Tira. Or Tara. I don't know. I got told off for pronouncing her name wrong. I say Tara, but whatever. So look at this character. You can see what it requires. It's the silver one. Sorry, my bad. But you can see, click where to find after you click the little information button, and as you can see, the only place you can get them is Negan tier 5. And then there are some other collections, like this one for the 4-star. The only place you can get them is in the supply depot, and the other supply depot character is this one. So you can get 2 characters through the supply depot, and then the others are only available through doing like tier 4, and then the other Tara is in tier 5, but you just require less. I don't think this one is ascendable to tier 6, or to 6-star, should I say, or to legendary character. Because I went to my Ascendance Tower, and unless they're going to update it later, I mean, there's no 5-star here. So the only way you can get the 6-star, this was I did wonder, the only way you can get this 6-star, which I think is a pretty decent 6-star, especially on an attack team for alert characters, is through doing tier 5 and getting extremely lucky. I'm going to be honest, you have to get really lucky with this, because looking at the Faction Assault, like looking at tier 5 information, you look at the rewards, everyone gets the bag, so that's the bonus, but it's a 1 in 13 chance to get this. 1 in 13, and that's if it's not weighted. I really do hope it's not weighted, because if it's weighted, it's just going to be horrible. At the moment, we're going to have to complete it, you know, roughly at least 66 times if we get a perfect split on all of these. But if you don't get a perfect split, if you're that unlucky guy that just doesn't get this collection item for like the first 30 goes, which could potentially happen, because it's only like out of 30 goes, you know, you're meant to get 3, but you could potentially get none. It's going to be very easy to get none. You know, take it for someone who did like 30 ascends for Rosa, didn't get anything. So that's the downside, but then there's the upside that this is something you can do long term. This does last a couple of days, as you can see in the top left hand corner here where it says S3. It takes 3 days to defeat, or to be defeated within 3 days. I think that's days. I guess it would be seconds, minutes, hours, days. Yeah. So that is 3 days. And he has 1.4 million HP. I think the idea is you're not going to survive. Your characters aren't going to survive. It's just you're trying to do as much damage as you can before you die. And that's basically how it works. Survive as long as possible and do as much damage as you can before you die. Revives will be quite important here. Buffers especially. Healers will be almost 100% needed. You have to have a very different team to a raid team. You can't have a glass cannon team unless you're just trying to do like lots and lots and lots of damage instantly. But he's got so many resists. As we can see, look, a lot of resists. He can't be stunned, I think. He can't be confused. He can't be stunned. He can't be executed. That would be pretty good. Because he would be executed at a very low HP, quite a high HP still. He has a 35% chance to resist stun. So that means you only got 65% chance for your actual stun to actually happen. If you hit the stun. So if you've got a skill stun, it has a chance to not even stun him. It's going to be difficult, but it's going to be a bit of fun. And that's basically what I think was required at the moment. Especially just, it's faction involved. It revolves completely around the guys in your faction. You don't have to really worry about other people. You don't have to worry about other people's strengths. You know, a lot of people have talked about cheaters in recent times. Cheaters are not going to affect your gameplay here. And if anything, potentially they can track how well people do. And if some people are doing like a bit too well with 3-star teams, then well, that's maybe an easy way to take down some of the cheaters. But at least you're not going to be affected by that. I just want to get your thoughts on the first sort of the first look at this. I think it's kind of nice, but time will tell. It's all about the actual gameplay and how viable it is. And it looks like the early ones, as you can see, tier 1 has unlimited time. So if you're like quite a low faction, you won't be timed to get that finished. Same with tier 2. Tier 3 takes you've got 5 days to complete. Tier 4 gives you 4 days to complete, and tier 5, sorry, gives you 3 days to complete. But I think eventually the top factions at least will probably try and gear themselves up to take down tier 5 every time. And I think it's going to be quite hard off the bat, if I'm honest. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Give me your thoughts. What do you think about this? It looks interesting. And I look forward to playing. So for now, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.